father suffered a severe heart attack at night, and I felt so helpless. Right then and there I said, I am going to get an education in medicine because I want to know what to do if this ever happens to anybody I love again.
I was a little impressed with the ads. Uncle Sam wants you. I thought, what a challenge. Can I do that?
My ever-loving sister joined the Air Force and said, come on along. And so I thought, why not?
And so I went.
I was anxious to go overseas. I thought I was going to go overseas.
And that's when I signed up to go to med-surg school in Camp Berry, Indiana.
And so I went to flight school at Gunter Air Force Base in Montgomery, Alabama. And I did get my flight wings.
We were taught principles of nursing, but always my leading was public health.
I volunteered to work OB. I'd never seen people having babies or seen very many pregnant women, and I really grew to love it.
So now you were a young nurse. Of course, you were on schedule, and in between working on the wards, you had classes, and anatomy and physiology. It was a wonderful growth period for me. I grew up in the military, really. I became who I am in the military. I would recommend it to any young woman.
My grandmother was a nurse in the Air Force, and she kind of inspired me to do the same thing. So when I joined, I knew I wanted to become a nurse, and that's how I got here.
From the very beginning, I always wanted to be a medic. I've always wanted to be in the medical field in one capacity or another.
I was already a nurse on the civilian side, and I was doing critical care and loved trauma. So when I had the opportunity to come into the military and do that same job, I just jumped to the opportunity.
As a kid, I always wanted to help people.
Because of the educational opportunities and the passion that I have for patients.
It's something I always wanted to do since I was a child. In Trinidad, I didn't have the opportunity, but when we moved to the States, I got the opportunity and I took advantage of it.
I've always wanted to be a part of the medical field because I have a passion for helping people. Being a part of the United States Air Force and the Total Nursing Force has allowed me to do that.
I love to help people and give them a special touch, working with the wounded, and like I said, just helping saving people's lives.
I knew that I wanted to work in a science-related field, and I really respected the members of the medical field. I admired how much they actually gave of themselves to help other people.
I wanted to work in a professional environment, and I wanted to help and heal people, and what better place to do it than in a military treatment facility.
The Nurse Corps gives you so many opportunities.
The Air Force really invests in its people, and have, even in the short time I've been in, have had so many more opportunities for career advancement than I would in the civilian world.
When you come into this career field, there's everything that's possible to learn, and there's nothing you can't learn. It's amazing in here.
You can be that clinical master. You can be the chief nurse, the mentor, to 300 plus nurses in an MTF.
In nursing, any of the career fields of nursing, make sure that you identify something that you want to do, regardless of what it is, stick to it and press forward.
Grasp all the opportunities. We have so many opportunities, IDMT, nursing programs. We have so many opportunities for them to grow, just to strive for their goals and their dreams.
From the most specialized provider down to the newest airman, they have tons of expertise that you can really build upon. And that's really the best way we're going to give the greatest care to our patients, is by knowing and utilizing all of that specialization around you.
It is a wonderful place to get experience and opportunities to do whatever you want to do.
Learned a lot. I'm still continuing to learn more and more every day.
You're surrounded by nurses, doctors, the best of the best, and just don't be afraid to get in there and do things.
Be the expert at what you do.
Find something that you like. Be the expert.
Don't just stick with patients that you feel comfortable with their illnesses or their medical conditions. You want to take the patients that you don't feel comfortable with. You want to take those patients because those are the patients that you will research their medications, you will research their medical conditions, and you will force yourself to learn new things and stay on top of your game.
Yes, you may be afraid at first to step up and do that, but the rewards out there are worth it.
My name is Marty McTaggart.
I'm Staff Sergeant Catherine Gulick, and I'm from Chino Hills, California.
Therese Lottinger, I'm a second lieutenant, and I'm from Houma, Louisiana.
I am Senior Airman Kimberly Brown.
My name is Bettina Griffith. I'm originally from Trinidad and Tobago.
Chief Master Sergeant John Harrison from Definiac Springs, Florida.
Patty DeMotts, and I'm from Maplewood, Wisconsin.
Master Sergeant Jerry Damron. I'm from Spanaway, Washington.
I'm Staff Sergeant Antoinette Hoof. I'm from King, North Carolina, and I'm a 4071 Aerospace Medical Technician.
I'm a pediatric nurse practitioner.
I am a women's health nurse practitioner and a nurse scientist.
Neonatal ICU nurse.
4-0, a medical technician, and I specialize in allergy and immunizations.
It doesn't matter if from day one you don't know exactly where you want to go and exactly what kind of nurse you want to be.
4N with a SEI in critical care.
My current career field is a IDMT. It stands for Independent Duty Medical Technician.
I am an aerospace medical technician.
The Air Force will give you the opportunities to expose you to as many different kinds of nursing as you are interested in. All you have to do is ask.